it's Dale here. Today I'm going to talk about stitching on Romeo and just creating your own things and drawing on. I may have said that you can stamp on the surface and then use that as a base, or you can do something like use patterns, just trace them and then they're all done for you. So these sorts of books are really good to have. And another little one that I had and I use different times is Joanna Batts with the Enchanted Forest one. So you've got all sorts of things here, so you can trace what you want if you're not a really good drawer or you want something specific, and then you can work it in that way. Comes up really well, and I've sort of shown before where you can draw something. I've just drawn a base and then stitched on it. This is all free stitching, but I wanted to show you how, when you've done this, I've drawn this with a biro. It doesn't matter, it's going to wash out unless you're working on creams and whites, which I very rarely do. So I'm just going to show you what I've done. Feed dogs are down, and I'll just bring up the thread, and I drew a little pattern, just a square, not particularly straight. It doesn't matter, remember nature's not perfect, and so it's unless you want to be really precise, but I'm not. So I just go around it like so, and I'll show you. It's in a fast foot and reasonably slow move. And I'm going to do the whole lot. And then I'll stitch straight round. And then to give it some strength, which you'll see on all of these, I've done a zigzag over them because it stops the thread from just pulling away or you're uncovering it all. So I've gone to a zigzag, but I've gone to a reasonably small one. This one was a bigger one, and so you can see it's quite, and if you can't zigzag straight onto this fabric, it will just pull apart. So it needs that underlying straight. But this gives you a nice edge. So I'll just make sure I work over the straight stitch, keep it sort of tidy. You can fix up a number of errors when you're doing this sort of thing. If you've gone around a couple of times and you've got two that don't join, you can just widen your stitch and then make sure you cover them all up. And they can be as close together or as far apart as you like. But when you wash them out, you'll end up with that straight. It's very rarely that I don't do a zigzag. And I had a couple of lines there that needed to be taken over. I'll make it a little bit smaller again. Just to get in there. So it's not a drama if you don't stitch straight lines. This is what worries a lot of people. Now, I'm just using my hands to guide it. And there's nothing easier than, and of course if you've got fabric underneath or you've got it trapped with things, that's even better because it holds it together. So here we go down here. And I'll just turn around. So if you haven't done this before, it's just a bit of practice. And it's easy, and I don't like hoops, so I never use them. I can avoid it. And you don't need to. Now it's quite a sticky day in Perth. I can feel the humidity on my hands, so that's okay. And I'll just go down this little one here, down to the next one. Here it is, out it comes. Now you pop that into water, warm water, or overnight in a bowl or whatever, or even warm water with a bit of detergent will work. And then you've got something that you can layer over something else. So you've got a frame that you can work over for that. In the case of these ones, I've not washed them out. I should get round to doing so, but I've just again done the squares. Done the whole lot, done a little zigzag right round all of the edges, and then I've just done some other bits and pieces in the middle. And when you hold it up, you'll see if they connect or not. You can come back and fix it all up before you wash it out. I've done lots of these different things at different times, but this is another one here. And you can keep adding to it by stitching other things onto it without any trouble. So, you know, that's just a little idea. How about putting down a whole long piece, a long one, and then just drawing simple flowers all over it. So you've got a lovely, that's very firm, got a lovely little piece to add to anything that you've got. So it's all your imagination. This is my hearts. They're just playing around. You can see here I haven't zigzagged, and they're sort of a bit loosened, but they've held their own. They don't fall apart, and that's just stitching in the middle either way. There we go. So that's me this week, and we'll see you again another time. Bye.